Oh hi, welcome to my office. Am I looking in the right place? I think I am. Welcome to a vlog. Shrug? I don't know, I haven't really committed 100% to anything yet. I've been thinking about vlogging and haven't for various reasons that I'll probably discuss at some point, but I figured, you know what, I'm talking so much in Insta stories, I should just pick up the camera, or my phone really, and do some chit chat. And I have this handy little tripod thing, so let's do it. Today is a total fail day. It is Wednesday I'm looking at my computer right here, 16th of May. I woke up to find an injured dog. My border collie has split his dew claw, down to the flesh. So I had to call work. The person I spoke to was just so impressed that I was saying I wasn't coming in for my rostered shift because my dog has a sore paw. But we're crazy dog people, that's my baby, so took him to the vet. Before we got home, 5-minute drive home from the vet, he managed to pull off half his bandage. Hey, you want to tell me why you ripped half your bandage off before we even got out of the car? So now we have to go back and get it rebandaged, don't we? So there goes my hopes of getting to work today. I love you, but you're stupid. So now I have to go back to the vet. So there goes my chances of actually getting into work today, which sucks. I don't have the kind of job where you can just not show up and that's not a big deal. It's not a flexible position in terms of just not going to work. So lucky I have the coolest team leader ever, shout out if you're watching, who is also a crazy dog person, and yeah, will have my back, I hope, because so yeah, now I have to do that. So while I'm waiting, I thought, well, I've got a couple of hours to kill. I'm not sick, my dog is. I'm gonna let him snooze on his bed outside, and I'm gonna go get my nails filled because we have an issue, Houston. Yeah, they're just really grown out and starting to get to the point where I'm like, ooh, if I knock them on anything, they could pop off. So my house is a disaster as well, so I may do some cleaning. I'm sitting in my office now. Yes, that is a walking stick behind me, like a Pimp cane type walking stick. It's not mine, it's my partner's. How it came to be in my office, I have no idea. No, he doesn't have a limp or a gammy leg. It was a novelty present that he got given and he loves it. You know what, I'm gonna come back and explain that later. Anyway, so what you can expect out of my vlogs is a whole lot of rambling because I could talk underwater with concrete in my mouth. And what you will not be able to find is me dolled up wearing mascara and foundation as if I'm preparing for anything, because that's not me. You will not find flattering high angles because, who am I kidding? Or fancy outfit of the days, because I'm a big fan of Kmart and Best and Less. If I can get something for $5, I'm gonna. And yeah, that's about it. I'm not envisioning there'll be anything fun. It'll be just a lot of me working, a lot of me telling you that I have been at work at my day job during the day and I can't even tell you what that is. We'll have a talk about that later. I've got to go get my nails done. Bye. Also, professional note to myself, explain Pimp can have work chat, because I will forget. Alrighty, let's go get them nails fixed. Here we go. I'm in Coles now, trying to decide what I do and don't need. I don't need most everything. I'm in the health food aisle. I'm not even looking at it. I have avocados. I should be getting the good premium dog food we get from Costco, but I cannot be bothered dealing with that today, so this is kind of the best option if you're stuck with a supermarket brand, so they're getting this. And some of these. The plan was to go home and eat leftovers like a responsible adult, but instead I've ordered Japanese food and I'm just waiting for it. Not even healthy sushi, like a teriyaki chicken rice bowl and an entree served Faraday chicken. I'm not even gonna apologise, I'm having such a bad day, but yeah, diet's kind of out the window for today. Back to it with full strength tomorrow is the plan. We'll see. Oh, it smells so good. Super brief Coles haul in my dirty kitchen. So yeah, this, as I said in Coles, there's grain-free nutrition. If you have to go with a supermarket brand, look for something grain-free, high in protein. This isn't great. It's not like a premium dog food, which is what I normally feed my babies, but this will do in a pinch. And I've just had a shit day and there's no way I'm dealing with Costco because that place is bananas. I grabbed some cleansing wipes because I'm super lazy with washing my face, and yeah, if I'm just want to get mascara or some basic makeup off, I can. I got them some doggy mite scrolls. I try and avoid anything rawhide, which this does have a little bit of, because if you watch up some videos on how rawhide is manufactured, it's full of chemicals and really bad for them, like that white processed stuff. But this is a treat, and we'll clean their teeth And I have avocados, so one kind of really ripe one that's ready to go and a couple that are brown, so I'll stash these in the fridge so they don't go off too quick, and I will have them with breakfast probably. And Japanese food, I'ma eat you. Just filmed myself speed cleaning my kitchen, which is why I'm kind of red and shiny, except I didn't, except I'd apparently hit record, unrecord, like really unrecord, don't record, really fast. So yeah, whole lot of dishes just drip drying, benches wiped down. Yeah, kitchen's lovely and clean. And I probably wiped down surfaces I wouldn't have even bothered with in the real world because I was filming. Oh well, kitchen's clean. Call that a win. Anyway, wandering through the house, I need to put away some laundry. Our guest room up the back of the house is currently piled with clothes. Piled with clean laundry because I don't want to put it away. So I think I need to just do that. Like, considering because of my dog, this is now a day off. Really, it's almost like a free day off. It's not free because I'm not going to get paid now. Ugh. And back in my office, which is my happy place. Yeah, I'm going to put that away kind of later today. I have to go pick up Chris from the train at some point. He trains to work, and I'll go pick him up from the train, obviously. And yeah, I should fill some orders, but honestly, I'm just really not in the mood. And nothing's overdue or even due to go out. So orders were only placed yesterday and today. So I think they're going to be a tomorrow job, and I'm going to focus on like house stuff, wash my hair, do a face mask, put away laundry, and yeah, definitely going to be cheat night. I didn't eat all of that Japanese food. It was way too much. Like, I think my stomach's actually shrunk. Is that a thing after 2 weeks? It must be, because I've never had a problem smashing food before, and I felt sick like halfway through, so I just threw it out. I feel bad wasting food, but I feel worse if I kept eating and felt like I was gonna like be sick. So I might open up this window, some air in, and yeah. Oh, hopefully, if I check them out, I'm really hoping my mermaid order from Fox and Cactus arrives today. Because like I got the shipping notification 2 days ago, we're both in Queensland, so fingers crossed. New angle, who dis? So, for those of you playing at home, which like all of you, obviously I went and got my nails done. So I went with, this is called SNS. I keep looking over here at myself because I'm vain apparently, and not the viewfinder, but yeah, so I got these SNS nails. It's like a dip nail, where basically they spread it with this like polish type stuff, and you dunk it into this like really fine powder, a few different layers, and it builds layers and does the colour, which is pretty cool. They're a lot shorter, but they're like my real nails now, like there's no artificial tip under there, and it will apparently keep them nice and hard so they will grow out, and apparently it's a lot healthier than the acrylic. I think I said this in the clip before, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's not much more expensive, it's only like another $5. So here's the deal though, I've had them done for like 2 hours, and apparently like this, it keeps them super hard so that your real nails grow out and they don't chip and whatever. I have managed to, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, it's gonna be awkward. There is a slit, yeah, you can kind of see it, a slit in my thumbnail. You know why? Because right after I was done cleaning the dishes, for some reason I've managed to like really forcefully knock my thumbnail against the kitchen bench, because moron of some description, and have managed to split my thumbnail, like crack my nail, break it like maybe a couple of millimeters in on the edge. Holy bejesus, it hurts. It's so painful, and I just want to suck on it. Like I feel like sucking on your thumb when it hurts makes it feel better. Fail. So yeah, that's freaking painful. It's driving me crazy. And then to follow up, like I'm just having the day from hell. And then I got a call from the vet because I was going to go back to the vet at 1 and get Chase's paw rebandaged because he managed to get half of his freaking bandage off it. I spoke about it on my Insta stories. And then I got a call from the vet because when we went to the vet, she bandaged up his little footsie up to his dew claw. So if you don't know what, like if you're not familiar with dog anatomy, say this is a dog's leg and paw, there will be his claws, and then hanging down from like here on some dogs is looks like a wheelie, is a dew claw, DEW claw. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I think in some countries like puppies have them removed and stuff. Anyway, they can just get like knocked and hung on stuff, and in some dogs, and cause all kinds of issues. He has managed to crack it. So if you imagine a claw like that, imagine just a slit right up the middle, and then it's spreading right up to the root. So yeah, he's sore. Poor little guy. So basically, all they can kind of do for it, it's not loose enough to be able to pull it off without like anesthetizing him and making it a real big thing. So she's just bandaged it up and given him antibiotics, and she's told me as long as it's like clean and dry and he keeps the bandage on it so he stops biting at it and stuff, it should be fine in a couple of days. However, then I put him in the car, drove the 5 minutes home, and he has managed to pull off like the whole foot part of the bandage. It was just hanging off like a flap, like a little cocoon of bandage. Ridiculous. So I trimmed off the loose bit because he kept biting at it, because I mean I probably would too if I was a dog, and called the vet, and I spoke to the receptionist, and she said, okay, well the vet's free again after a procedure at 1 o'clock, so if you come in they'll rebandage it. I'm like, great, because I had intended to go back to work. I couldn't, because I'm like, I have to go back to the vet. So just ruined the whole day. That's fine. Anyway, like 1:45, I'm getting ready to kind of jump in the car. I get a call, and they're like, no. And it was the actual vet. And she said, oh no, look, how much of the bandage did you pull off? And I said, just the part over his foot, around where his dew claw is, that's still secure, and it looks like he's not getting that off. And she went, oh, well, that's fine then. You don't need to come back in. Cool. So I'm at home for nothing. I mean, I like being at home, but I also like being paid, right? Because money is really helpful when it comes to, like, you know, roofs over your head and food and planner stickers. Who am I kidding? So living the dream. And then I get a text message on my phone from T&T, the courier company, saying, sorry, we missed you, at 1:58. Now at 1:58, I was standing in my kitchen about 4 or 5 meters from my front door, washing the dishes, and I didn't have music playing, I didn't have headphones on, I was just washing dishes. And if they had even parked at the end of my driveway, my dogs would have let me know. Like, they're not massive barkers. Well, Ivy can be, she's not lately, and Chase doesn't really bark, but like they would be running around the yard, or like or at the back door wagging because like someone's coming to the house, mum, and nothing. So I'm quite convinced they just drove straight to the post office and sent me a sorry, we couldn't deliver it, and didn't even try. And I don't know what I'm expecting. It could be my fog disorder, it could be my paper. Either way, I'm really hoping that there's something at the post office to make me smile. It's now, that's my squinty looking at my computer with that glasses face. It's 2:30. If I leave it till 3, there'll be like an after school rush of like parents and annoying children at the post office, so I better go now. And I really hope it's something good. Please, I just need something good. GLAMOROUS. I have successfully adulted. Ivy is in her regular position of snoozing on my fiance's side of the bed. Such a daddy's girl, this one. Anyway, so yeah, hair is washed, washing is folded. I hate folding washing. It's like my hate chore. I said I would come back to you guys and tell you what the deal with my job was. And I will in a very basic way, which is I work for the government. I work in a position where I can't be seen to have like public opinion on things, or where my own opinions, of which I have many, where anyone could misconstrue to think that they represent the agency that I work for. So it is essentially a desk job. It's 24/7 shift work, so anywhere over the period of 24 hours I could be working, night shifts, day shifts, morning shifts, anywhere in between. And I really enjoy my job. It's very challenging, like emotionally. And it can be a very high pressure environment, but it's really rewarding. So yeah, anyone who knows me knows what I do. It's not like the biggest secret in the world, but I prefer to not have to think that anyone here is thinking I represent my job, like when I'm here. Like, these are my thoughts and feelings in my life, which are very separate from like that professional aspect. So that's that. Yeah, I'll probably mention like work was good, I'm on my way to work, I'm on my way home from work. I just won't be going, oh, I was at work and this happened and this is where I work and here's everyone's names, because you don't need to know that anyway. The night is not so young anymore. Now that I've done all the adult thing, like I've had a pretty productive day. We've sorted out the dog's foot. I have showered. I used up this scrub that I got in a Bella box in the shower. It was called Meteor by that brand. Black, BLAQ. I love their under eye jelly, little under eye mask things. They are so good. I need to buy some more. But this scrub, it's called Meteor. It's like space themed and it's terrible. I don't know, it's probably good at scrubbing. It's one of these ones where you like open up the pouch, take a handful and rub it into your skin while you're in the shower. But it has black pigment in it and it dyes me dark grey. And I don't want to get out of the shower and walk up to Hubs and be like, hey, I smell good. My hair's clean. I made an effort. And him be like, you look like an extra on season 3 of The Walking Dead because you're grey. Like, you're not cute. So, and I just have to scrub it off with a loofah and like a shower gel anyway, which just leaves me red raw. So fail. I used it up because I was like, maybe I'm just not using it right, but no, I've read the instructions, I've done what it says. Is crap. So do buy the under eye masks, don't buy the scrub. It was gross. The plan now that I've done so much adulting, showering and folding, washing and doing laundry and dishes, like I'm just nailing life, is to order takeout, which I'm really excited about. 12 days now without ordering any kind of takeout, apart from getting Japanese today. But like, oh, and I went out for dinner last week with Emma and Laura. That doesn't count, I've decided. But anyway, we haven't ordered in for like 12 days and we used to order in like 4 to 5 nights a week. So I've cooked like every night and I'm really proud and we are going to chill. I think I'm going to order burgers. There's this place near us called Mighty Burger, and ooh, changing arms because I'm getting a sore arm. They do like American style burgers and fries. I think I'll order us like some sweet potato fries and just plain kind of cheeseburgers. They're like really nice. I think that's the plan. I'm going to try and get Chris on board for it and just eat a burger and maybe order a milkshake. Tomorrow I'm probably going to have a really sore stomach as a result, but so worth it for a good cheat night. And hey, I've been really productive today in the end. Shrug. Anyway, if that's the last you hear of me, good night, and I'll be back with some other stuff later. Another work day down. Woo! So it is Thursday. I work 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Why am I so confused about that? Yes, I work 6 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. It was a really busy shift, but it went really, really fast as a result. I have come home after stopping off to get some groceries and some stuff, and yeah, I have exciting things. Firstly, my orders have arrived from Fox and Cactus and from the Traveller's Notebook, so I'm very excited to open these up soon. Under here is Pepsi that I bought. I let myself have like 1 can a day because I have been a hell of a sugar addict, so it helps. And we now own a pie maker. I know this isn't a really like healthy choice. My partner, I call him my partner, my bae, my fiance, Chris. We are engaged, pretty shiny. He was in Perth a couple of weeks ago for a family funeral, and yeah, he was at his mum's, stayed there, and she had a pie maker. I made him pies with leftover bolognese meat in it, and now I have heard about the pie maker pretty much every day. No, every 3 days since he got back, and that was a couple of weeks ago. He keeps going on about the pie maker, and he's kind of indicated to me that he would be open to cooking in the pie maker. He doesn't cook at all, so hey, it's not super healthy, but I mean, I guess I know what's in them, so if I make him fillings, leave them in the fridge, he can make us pies. And then a bit of a grocery haul, excuse my rubber gloves, because I like grocery hauls, so why not? Obviously I'm eating healthy, so I had to grab some stuff for the next couple of nights' meals. Some beef mince. I got the cheap stuff. The only real difference between the cheap stuff and the expensive stuff is the fat content. So I buy the cheap stuff because it's half the price, literally. Like it's $13 a kilo for the pricey stuff, $7 for this. And cook it off and then strain it over the sink with hot water running, obviously, to not clog up our drains, and strain it, and then you have lean mince, and yeah, it works out a lot cheaper. Some roasted garlic mash to go with said pies. I did roast chicken the other night, so we have chicken and gravy to put in the pies, and I just bought mash because I can't be bothered buying a whole big thing of potatoes just to make some mash. Probably get a couple of days out of that. Cauliflower rice, I haven't actually tried it, and I figure I would just buy like this kind of pre-made type to give it a go because I don't have a food processor. I don't like unnecessary kitchen gadgets, which seems ironic given that I just showed you a pie maker, but for the most part, if I'm not going to use it all the time, like I'm quite happy to grate and cut things, but yeah, cauliflower rice, figured I'd give it a go. We were completely out of cheese because I've been cleaning stuff out. The stinkier and bitier the better because you use less of it. Carrots, little tomatoes, cos hearts, because I like them because they're crunchier and because I want to make sancho bao. A little baby garlic bread, because we will probably have a pasta tonight, but I will skip the garlic bread, so I got a little one for Chris. These look cool. Cheese and crackers and a relish. I thought these would be a real good take to work kind of snack on the go. Like, nutritionally it's not the most amazing thing, but it's not the worst either. And a acai bowl, like a pre-made one. Basically to see if I like it before I go and buy all the stuff to start making them myself. So this was ridiculous though. This was like $6, but I want it. I am having massive sugar cravings lately. That's also what this is about. Dollop cream obviously lasts like for ages and ages in the fridge. And I have plenty of frozen berries and stuff on hand. So I figure if I'm getting like really jonesing, I can like microwave some frozen berries to kind of soften them, a little bit of cream, and make like a small portion, and that will kind of satisfy any dessert cravings I'm having. Let's make a chipotle fajita sauce. I normally kind of do my own fajita sauce, but this is new, and anything chipotle I'm down for. A teriyaki chicken stir fry sauce. I like sauces and flavors, obviously. Taco shells. I'll have mine in lettuce. Chris will want shells. Sweet potatoes. Olive oil, extra virgin with a low taste because it tastes gross. But we were completely out of oil. Lactose free, long life milk. I buy long life instead of fresh milk because I keep it in the pantry until I need it because I don't drink a whole lot of milk, but lately I'm throwing it in porridge and stuff. And these protein bars, because, yeah, 10 grams of protein. I think they have like 8 grams of sugar, which is fine for like an afternoon pick-me-up at work. Done. Back in the office. I'm so salty at my computer. Like, I sat down in my office finally, turned it on, and it was installing updates for like almost an hour. Thanks, Windows. So I have an order that I somehow overlooked. There's one sheet missing. I didn't realize there's like one sheet that I don't have in stock that I need to cut, like print and cut, and I couldn't get it done by 5. So I'm gonna miss the post. Very annoying. Anyway, I'm going to walk away from my computer.
Hi.
Hi. You're in the video now. Ooh, that's my fiance. That was funny. I was filming the last parts of my haul, which is probably up by the time you watch this, and said, oh, heads up, I'm filming, and I closed my door like I normally do. And then I had my door open because I was just like chit-chatting, filming stuff for this vlog, and then so he thought that I had like forgotten to close the door. And he's like, what, hang on, you vlog? I'm like, well, maybe. And he's like, oh, that's fine if my head's in it, that's fine. I mean, he has a handsome, marvellous head, if I say so myself. Like, I think he's a bit of a hottie. So yeah, that's Chris. I thought I would give you an update on the patient. Who's on the bed? What a shock. Oh, that's the last angle. And there's the paw. So it's still well rubbed up in the bandage. In terms of keeping it clean and dry, I'm not too worried about that. Like, he was outside today while I was at work, obviously, and it rained. But he's a massive sook. Like, oh, I can't get comfy. There we go. He's a massive sook. Like, he won't walk on wet grass because he'll get wet feet. Like, he will pee and poo on the concrete that we have to hose down as opposed to walk on wet grass. So I'm not too worried about him soaking his bandage through. Plan now is to tackle outstanding orders. I've got one. I feel bad because my processing time is 3 to 5 days, but normally it's out like 3 days tops, and I've got one that's been sitting there 5 days. Whoops, because I assumed I had something in stock that I didn't. So I feel a bit bad about that, so I'm going to get that done, and then I think maybe tackle some more laundry because I have such an exciting life. Some nice vlog content this evening. I've done nothing except sit at my desk trying to edit my haul. For some reason the footage is taking ages to render, which makes the editing process really, really long. So, and I'm readying myself for an early night. It's like 8:20. I have the new little pie maker going with some chicken and gravy pies. So those are cooking. They've got like another like 7 or 8 minutes to go. And then, yeah, dinner in front of the TV watching The Office. Fun times. Hope you guys had a good day. I will try and be more interesting tomorrow. Bye. Looks like a dog's breakfast, but yeah, these pies, really good. Tomato sauce, always. So I put in like roast chicken, leftover gravy, and some mashed potato to thicken it. Holy crap, that's good. I'm totally gonna have a go at a second one. I'll probably be sick. Oh, that Friday feeling isn't so much of a Friday feeling at like 4:30 in the morning. So I'm up, I have some porridge to eat. I've been eating less than great for the last couple of days and I'm starting to feel it. So time to get really back on track. Oatmeal, porridge and water to start the day. And then I have the weekend off. Well, I'm working some overtime tomorrow, but that's only a half day shift, so for the most part I have the weekend off. So anyway, that's my thrilling update. I'm tired. Fridays are definitely leggings as pants days. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? You're so cute. So I should report in the pie maker was a massive hit. It actually does cook amazing pies. So Operation Healthy is making Paws for Operation. Apparently we eat more pastry in our household than anyone ever should. So we smashed pies last night, and by request of my fiance, having them again. So I raided the freezer, pulled out some bolognese meat that I've frozen and some curried mince. So make a few varieties of pies because they do freeze. Cha-ching. I'm stuck in the comfiest spot on the couch. We're such a dynamic family. Look at us go. Legging day. These are from LuLaRoe. I do not support the company LuLaRoe. Let me tell you why. So basically there was some controversy, there's been heaps of controversy with that company, but a couple of months ago I was made aware of a situation where apparently the founders of LuLaRoe have like I think a grandchild or a family member with Down syndrome, and as such they were partnered with whatever the Down syndrome situation or association is in the US, and we're like donating a portion of proceeds, like supporting them, and then some big consultant in the US, I mean I think most of them are in the US, some guy did a video where he basically like imitated someone with Downs, like did a really insulting impersonation of someone with that disability, like speech impediment and facial I don't know, like pulling faces and stuff, like really insulting. They got a heap of complaints, and LuLaRoe, the company, said, well, we stand by our person, like he can say whatever he wants, even though it was like really demeaning. Like he was basically talking about people with Down syndrome as if they were animals or like jokes. Like it was foul. I've seen the video. And yeah, the company stood by him. Like they didn't end their partnership with them or anything, and as a result the Down Syndrome Association basically severed ties with the company and said, we don't want your money because clearly you don't care about the welfare of Down syndrome people if you think it's okay for people to like discriminate and make fun of them like that. And I think that's shit. Like we have a close family friend with Downs. Well, I'm close with his mum, and he's a friend. They came and stayed here at the start of the year. It was a whole debacle, like their holiday was ruined because of a big health issue, but yeah, it gave me a small insight into yeah, I guess living with someone with Downs, and he's an awesome guy, they're awesome people, and I just think it's foul to like find humour of making fun of anyone's disability. Like I am not very PC or politically correct. I swear like a trooper, and I make fun of almost anything, but not like things that people can't change. And it's not even disabled, it's like differently abled. Like I'm not even using the right terminology, but I'm also not like willfully disparaging somebody for who they are. So anyway, as a result I went, wow, that company, that's just the long line. Also that, and they're really known for plagiarizing patterns and people's art to make patterns on their leggings and stuff. So I was kind of into LuLaRoe. My friend Cindy kind of got me into it, and I spent way too much money on the stuff because it is really comfy, and I'm still going to wear the LuLaRoe that I already own, but I'm not buying any more. Like, and if I do buy any more of their leggings in future, because they're like super comfy, it'll be like from a D-stash or secondhand or whatever. But that's even if, like, if I can find an alternative, I'll just go with that, because yeah, it just doesn't seem like a very ethical company, like just not the kind of company I want to support. Okay, please be male. Oh, that looks like a bill. Dang it. She's truly devastated. She had the grey bed on top of the brown bed, and she was playing like Princess and the Pea. Now she's back to single high bed. Your life is so hard. This is a good boy. Well, kind of. He just got told off for licking his bandage. One more day, dude. One more day. And now it is time to game. Why do all our conversations turn into poop? Poop or doing it? Why, are you having a life? It's Friday night. We sit at our computer and pretend we're with our friends. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Don't you threaten me. So, we all have to hear about the Piemaker now.
Don't tell him that now, he's going to explain it to you.
Is this new religion?
No. Actually, Jacob?
Do you remember when we were
Yeah, he was considering Catholicism, but now we're going
D12.
Sunbeam Piemakers.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's our whole life now. Price of the Piemaker is $75 from the good guys.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, there's your first fucking
Is it
mistake.
diamond plated or?
Plated in
Oh,
pastry goodness.
It's fucking good. Now, right, Jacob, you've had your time to study, right?
I don't know what I'm studying for.
Okay. I've given you 4 different subjects.
But 4 different subjects or 4 different trays in the Piemaker?
Technically both.
Both.
So say for example, okay, hypothetical here, Jacob. I want to cook 4 traditional sized pies in 5 minutes, perfect in between meals and snacks on the run, lunchboxes or desserts. How long would it take for me to cook this pie?
Is that a hypothetical because you get me to cook the pie?
35 minutes.
It's
No!
30 it's no, I know the it's 20 Nickies. So it's 20 Nicky times.
Do you have Nicky points?
I don't know.
Not anymore. We just
Nicky points are a rare commodity.
players.
I only
Yeah,
pick
I've got
them
a
out when I'm in a
1,000
really good mood and I'm a miserable
I-
bitch. I know you're reading off the box and the box says pies in 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to heat up and 18 minutes to cook, Chris. I swear to God. Why are we arguing on the internet about how long it takes to cook a pie? It takes 18 minutes. Seriously, I have the booklet with me. It takes 18 minutes. Another snoozy snip filmed from my bed. It's only like 9. Like literally it's 1 minute past 9 on a Friday night, but I'm so tired because like the last 3 nights have been like 5-hour sleep nights and I don't handle them well. So I'm working tomorrow. It's just a 4-hour overtime shift, like 8 AM till midday, so I don't have to get up till like 6:30, which is good. So I'm gonna have a nice, I'm not gonna go straight to sleep. I've got my iPad Pro with me. I'm gonna do a little bit of drawing. I have in mind the next kit I want to do, and I have the color palette in mind. So I just have to kind of brainstorm all the deco I want. Normally I come up with like maybe 3 elements of the deco that I want to include in the kit, and after that it kind of just flows because I kind of go, well, it's missing this and this and this. So I just need to kind of get it started, and then the papers are pretty easy to put together at the end. Not easy, but it's not like a creative block. So I know what I'm going to do there roughly. So yeah, over this weekend I'm going to try and draw it. New releases that I intended for this week just aren't going to happen, so I've just had so much on. So I think it's going to be a next week thing. If not, probably a small release this weekend. So I'm rambling now, as usual. I'm going to get some rest. Night. Saturday morning, and I've just arrived for my overtime shift at work. Tiny bit early, but I'd rather be early than late. So goodbye seatbelt. Yeah. Oh, Chris like kept me awake to some, like I tried to have an early night last night, but then Chris was staying up late. I mean, and it's his Friday night. He doesn't have work in the morning, and obviously I'm a shift worker, so we don't like go to bed at the same time all the time. Like he can stay up playing video games, or damn not if he wants. Like he's an adult. But when he did come to bed, I don't even know what time it was. I think it was like 1 in the morning, which isn't like insane for a man in his 30s. He just was like a stomping elephant. I love that man, but God. Anyway, he put on the TV and mercilessly only watched like 1 episode of The Office, which I love anyway, and then went to sleep. So anyway, work, and then on with my weekend. So it must have rained last night. Well then, Ivy. What happened there? Did a bad dog break into our yard? Because you would never do that, would you? Ivy? Do you know anything about the hole? Oh my god. I mean, the rest of the yard looks lovely. It is an actual lovely day, so I thought I would come and just sit outside under our little, like, outside entertaining pool area. Because sunshine and happiness. And I can talk to the camera without Chris thinking I'm insane. I mean, he probably can hear me and thinks I'm insane. It's the royal wedding tonight, and I feel like no one's excited. I feel like the cool thing is to be like, oh, fuck that, royal wedding. Like, you know why I'm excited? It's because of all the articles about Meghan Markle's insane family, and I'm so rooting for her, because it sounds like they are some trailer trash crap. Like, yuck. So, I mean, you can live in a trailer, like, have some class, so, like, they're selling her out, and they're awful. So, now I'm, like, rooting for her. Now I'm like, go you marry that hot prince. You be a princess, you do that. So is she gonna be a princess? She'll be a duchess. I don't know, either way. Things I've meant to get back to you on, because I've sat down and edited my vlog, and I'm leaving unknown questions. First thing, that Pimp cane. So basically, Chris is really, really hard to buy for. Any kind of gadget or toy he wants, he just buys for himself. So, 1 year for his birthday, I bought him a parcel of land in Scotland, a very small one, that entitles him to use the title Lord, so that he is legally Lord Chris, insert last name there. And yeah, he was so excited, and for about like 2 weeks he was like, that's Lord Chris, to like everybody. And my brother and sister-in-law, they know how hard he is to buy for, so for Christmas they got him like a fancy walking stick cane, and he stomped around with it, tapping it on the ground in like, tap tap, excuse me, Lord Chris, for like a day. But anyway, he loves it. It's never going to be thrown out. It's apparently lives in my office now. So that's the story of the cane. Paper update. That TNT courier, that was my paper. It doesn't work. It's a laser paper, and I thought it would be okay in the inkjet printer because I needed to run through both so that I can do foiled kits, and it was an epic fail. Like, in the inkjet paper, the ink just pulls up on top of it and runs everywhere, and it was a hot mess. So that's a fail. I have ordered a sample of a inkjet one, and long story short, because no one really cares, essentially if I'm going to do foiled kits and foiled stickers, I'll probably just keep them on the paper that I'm using now. Majority of my stickers are like just printed and not foiled, or printed and cut and hand drawn and all that good stuff. So I'm going to source a premium paper for those. It is going to be at least a couple of months till this is done, because it's a big change and I have a lot of stock, so we'll see what happens. But yes, premium paper, I'm still on the search. I have to see if the sample even works, and I'm sourcing it from overseas, so gonna be a struggle. So yeah, I think the plan tonight is just anything but pie, because I am pastry out and my stomach's starting to kick back, so not so fun. Yeah, I may even have an afternoon nap, just because I can. And because I didn't explain it, that there's clips of gaming, the man with the really hot voice, that's Chris. Yeah, I know. I just thought while I'm like filming stuff, I should film and show you the presents that Laura got me for my birthday. My birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and Laura's my best friend and she always spoils me. And there was some cool stuff in here. Oh, like it's just heaps of stuff that I like. She knows me so well. Firstly, there's a photo of her and me in a frame. It's over there on my shelf. I won't show you because she's shy. She got me peanut butter cups because she knows I love these. And I would like to point out that it's been 2 weeks almost and they're still in their packaging. Good self-control there, Nikki. This cedar stone body scrub, because I like stuff like this as long as it doesn't turn me grey, as you'll know. Some little eye masks. Just lots of little stuff that she knew I'd get use out of. A hair turban. I like these. Coconut oil, like a hair mask, deep conditioner. Really cute card that she made. Wishing you a wonderful day on the anniversary of your epic vaginal descent. Thanks, girl. A button that she didn't make me wear because she loves me. Oh, and a novelty pug sheet mask. And she got me this candle. It's over here. Excuse the dust. I need to dust. And the pie magic. This candle. from this company, Coconut Dream Candle Co. Now she knows the woman who makes these cookies and cream. I know everyone and their mum and their mum's dog and their mum's dog's auntie make soy poured candles, but these ones are the most phenomenal scent. Like this scent through, my whole office smells of this delicious like cookies and cream smell without it burning. When it is burning, it fills the whole house, but it's not like overbearing and sickly. I actually think that it is helping me curb my sugar cravings. What a theory. Oh, and this, I forgot about it, a like makeup brush drying rack. Oh, stick my finger in it. So yeah, I haven't used it yet, so it's there. So yeah, how spoiled am I? Thanks, Laura. Just so this is like to the left of my desk, just some orders that need to go out and that bag of gifts that I need to kind of put away. And this is why I'm saying it'll be a little bit of a transition to change my paper, because I have a lot of stock. That's not even kits, this is just like individual sheets. So yeah, a lot of work in progress. You can't see anything because it's blissfully dark. At like 4:30 in the afternoon, I'm finally going to bed for a nap. Because I can, and because I want to sit up late watching the royal wedding. Because I'm that girl. Hee. I haven't been in a burns accident. I just napped for an hour and a half. Face down on my pillow like this on my hand. And apparently like it melded, and now I have I look like I have a birthmark, so that's fun. And like because I'm so pale, it'll take ages. It'll take like an hour to disappear. I just said to Chris, like, what are you doing tonight? Because I'm watching the royal wedding, so you're just gonna play video games or something. What do you want to do dinner wise? He's like, oh, I was thinking I'll watch it with you. I'm like, what? Why? He's like, because I like suits. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, stuff like this doesn't happen that often. I'll watch it with you. It starts like 6, right? Or 7. I'm like, yeah, like all the people start arriving at 7, all the coverage. I'm not going to tune in until like 9 when the ceremony is. He goes, no, like 7 o'clock. I'll meet you on the couch and we'll order like dinner. It's like, oh, who's the real princess on this day? Me, because my other half wants to watch a boring royal wedding with me. I think it's so cute. So we'll see if he actually does. I give him like half an hour until he's like, this is boring. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. It is bright and early. I have been up, I wouldn't even say working. I've run a little de-stash on one of the Australian de-stash pages because I realised I was laying in bed last night thinking about all the stuff I have that I don't use. Like, and I really don't like just clutter. I mean, which is unbelievable. Like, I really want to have a whole house clean out, like KonMari style. So picked up some things that I knew people would like a lot more than me. Like, got rid of a Kate Spade Wellesley in fuchsia. Oh, it killed me. Because a friend hooked me up by getting it from the US and I love it, but it was just sitting on my shelf. So I've been monitoring that de-stash during the day, and God knows what else. We'll see. Just got done filming a plan with me on this spread. This is my little filming setup. So I'm at my secondary or cutting desks, my iPad where I kind of pre-plan. I have this little arm thing. Apparently it's for like watching TV on your phone in bed. So I have this, and this is where I put my phone to use it as a bracket. And I kind of use this Fox and Cactus washi to mark out where my planning space is so I can stay in frame, and all the crap beside me. That's the fallout and sticker folders. So yay, that is done. Hi, postbox. Oh, it's gonna be awkward. And my stickers. On the road again. Well, not really. In the car park of Zambreros because I'm about to get a burrito because I'm all about that Mexican food, and yeah, it's like a healthy option for a kind of a cheat. Yeah, I'm just running some errands. I'm gonna go to the bottle shop and pick up some adult type of beverages. And then, yeah, grab myself a burrito for lunch and home, dropped off some orders. Just a real life admin day, like there's not really going to be a lot on. We sat up last night, watched the royal wedding. It was good, apart from Chris talking through the whole thing with his opinions, like telling me everything he thought was silly, everything he thought he was dumb, commenting on how silly it is that they're wearing hats, and then asking me going, who's that? Like every single person they zoomed in on, I'm like, I don't know. And then having to explain the monarchy and like who Fergie is and how she fits in, and like who the Spencers are, and about the abdication and Wallace Simpson, and it was like a history lesson. So anyway, I ranted about it on my Insta stories last night. I love the man, and he was trying to like do something with me, but he talked through the whole thing. And then when that gospel choir got up and did perform Stand With Me, he's like, oh, I have a better version of this by Pennywise. So he's like looked it up on Spotify or something and started playing it extremely loud over the vows. I'm like 2.5 hours in, and they're finally at the vows, and now you're playing loud music. So it was really nice of him to decide he's going to watch it with me, but I was like, yeah, please stop. And no pies, thank God, but not much better nutritionally. We actually ordered in from this place. We like carbonara and like a pepperoni pizza. It was delicious. My tummy hurts. So today I am back to my clean eating grind. So I'm going to make sanchoy bao for dinner tonight with like a beef mince, which I'll fry all the fat off before I flavour it and everything. So like Vietnamese lettuce cups, if you don't know what that is. I'm just going to use like a packet mix type flavouring for it. And yeah, grab burrito for lunch, and that is the deal. I've been out, I have conquered, I have got alcohol, which is, you know, so necessary, and a burrito from Zero to Eat, which I'm very excited about. And I think I'm going to cut off the vlog here because I want to get this edited and uploaded tonight. So thank you very much for watching. Please thumbs up if you like it. Please comment below. I love when you interact with me and let me know what you like, what you don't, if you want more of these, if you don't, whatever. Subscribe, share the video. You know, I make videos for people to watch, so hopefully they do. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good week. Bye.